It's time to say thank you to our very kind, very generous patrons supporting this show month in, month out, keeping us on the YouTube. And, we didn't, May was a really interesting month. First off, we reached 2 years.
Yes, we
2 years of
did.
doing this show. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And 100 episodes. Didn't that happen in May?
I looked because I also thought we had Styx in May, but we hit episode 100 and had Styx on April 29th, so that doesn't
And so
count.
I bet we talked about it last time, didn't we?
We might have. I didn't go back and look at what we said last monthly recap. But we didn't have a lot of guests this month. The one guest that we did have, I really liked. And actually, we got a lot of good feedback, at least that I heard from it. Ian Petty, brother of Elena Petty, who was killed in Parkland. I really enjoyed that discussion. I don't know about you. We didn't talk about it too much, but
it was a good interview. It was really, really touching. Sad.
I am fascinated, and I buy him as authentic, that his family does not actually have, I don't know, even ill will, let alone rage, anger.
I know the amount of strength that must take. I would just never forgive. Ever.
It was a testament to me, and I'm just judging based on the 20 minutes of conversation we had with him, but it was a testament to me of the strength of family. In his case, the strength of faith. They're a big Mormon family. Say what you will about the spiritual element of religion or not, you can't tell me that the strength of faith in that family is not helping them get through what they're doing. So I have a lot of respect for it. I got a lot of admiration for what they've been able to do in the face of terrible tragedy. So I'm really glad he reached out, and that was an interview I was really happy to bring to the audience. I hope people enjoyed it.
Yep.
But 2 years is a long time, and I'm still not sick of it somehow. Still
yet.
Spend all day Sunday every week putting this together.
Yeah. What were we doing with our lives anyway, though?
Crappy jobs, crappy jobs that I don't miss at all.
Not at all.
So I remember when we started doing this show too, I was already terrified that I was going to get uncovered. I wasn't using my real name at the time. I was terrified I was going to get uncovered and outed at work, basically. Obviously, that didn't happen because I quit a few weeks later. But when we started doing this show, I was even more worried about it because, you're on air for like an hour. At the time, we were doing an hour.
Yeah.
You're just doing off the cuff, like free speaking stuff. You never know what you might say, or in this case, what you might say that might get me in trouble. I remember being really worried about it.
Yeah.
Being really insecure.
Me too. But then paradoxically, I was also working on the channel and the podcast on my work computer at my government job all day, every day.
Yeah. I was doing, there were times where I was definitely doing YouTube work on the clock.
Yeah.
Sorry if my former employer's listening to this.
Yeah, watch them be patrons and then we get served.
I can admit to it now.
Or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care. They can't do anything to me 2 years later. But what our patrons have been able to buy us is a lot of security. I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. I get to just make the show and do the best I can. I don't have to worry that someone's gonna uncover me or out me at work. Like we're seeing a lot of. We won't talk about it tonight, but maybe the super chatters will mention it. All this stuff going on with the Huffington Post reporter doxing Amy, what's her face, and her husband
Eckelberg.
Yeah, and getting him in trouble at his.
He got fired.
It's just. I don't want anything to do with that, and they're buying us a lot of freedom from that.
Yeah, really but when Jared Holt from Right Wing Watch got doxxed, when I found that out this morning, I had a long chuckle.
I was listening to Styx talk about it, and I thought,
and I
agree with him.
Forgiving. Styx was, I don't agree with doxing ever, and I was over there thinking, never.
I agree with him 100%. I'm not gonna support the doxing of anybody. But hey, Jared Holt, you stepped into the scrap, dude. You stepped into the scrap, and now this is what happened.
It's like David Hogg asking for a meme war. It's like, do you really want that?
Yeah.
All these people are computer literate. They're gonna get you.
Yeah. So of course, patrons, all of you, I'm sure you've heard me say it a million times before. All of you do get priority on our Wednesday night call-in show. So if you're looking to get involved on the call-in show on Wednesday nights, you should be able to link your Discord account or your Patreon account right into the Discord server. It's linked on the Patreon main page. If you're having any technical trouble with that, just go ahead and message us. We'll get that taken care of for you. Other than that, just thank you for all you've done to keep the show running for 2 years and the
Yeah.
freedom and independence you're buying us. And
2 years. I kind of can't believe it.
yeah, I can say confidently, I don't have any plans to stop anytime soon. I want to keep going. One thing, another thing that was really cool that happened to me, and sorry to keep going here, but you know, somebody likes listening to this somewhere. I had a friend from high school. This kid I haven't talked to who was on my little league team. Like we played baseball in like the 5th grade, and then we were kind of like casual friends. I don't think I've seen him since I was like 16.
Yeah.
And then he just Facebook messages me out of the blue the other day.
Hey,
and he's
man.
like, dude, I saw your show on YouTube. It's really cool. And thanks for what you're doing. And I'm glad that somebody's saying these things, da 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 da.
That is so awesome. And didn't your mom's hairdresser say something?
Yeah, yeah. So people out there are watching it. So it's you know, I was always terrified, and I've had extended family who like to listen to the show too. When we started this, I was so terrified of people I know finding it and getting me in trouble. And now it's been a catalyst to people who are kind of long lost re-entering my life.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. And it's just
when you
'cause we're able
first start, it really limits your opportunities to do other things. And then once you get off your feet and get going, it really expands your opportunities. So that's why patrons are so important. I mean, we were able to just change everything about our lives 100% based on patron support. That's crazy to me. That's so great.
So, so there's a lot of gratitude from us. We love hearing from you guys. Be in touch anytime, of course. Send us a direct message here on Patreon. That's probably the best way. I used to direct people to my Twitter, and it's impossible to keep up on anymore. So, so email or Patreon direct message is the way to go, and you can get us that way. Otherwise, welcome to summer to our North American Northern Hemisphere people. If you're down under, then enjoy your winter, I guess. But
that's right.
But I hope everybody's having a good summer, and we look forward to hearing from you and continuing to make the show.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys.